How do you find properties off market? In today's Property Investing with Abby, I'm going to take you through the 5 ways to find off market properties. So today I'm going to tell you 5 things, and if you haven't subscribed already, please hit subscribe. You can find off-market properties on Gumtree. So you just go to gumtree.co.uk, you put house for sale, property for sale, even house to rent, because some people get confused with the categories, and you'll be able to find direct houses. So usually on Gumtree, you have to log in and create an account. It's free. Doing that means you can see all the contact details of the owner. So I've done this several times, found a property on Gumtree, messaged the owner, rang the owner and arranged a viewing. So the last property I bought from Gumtree was actually an apartment in Scotland. So I saw it, it was on Gumtree, I could see all the details, I didn't know the address, all I had was the owner's phone number. So I picked up the phone, spoke to the owner, agreed a viewing, and I agreed to purchase it without any involvement from the agents. So number 1, Gumtree. Number 2, Facebook Marketplace. Now, Facebook Marketplace is growing. It's one of the number 1 places where people in the UK put items for sale. For example, you can find children's clothes, toys, tables, chairs. You can also find property. So again, if you search house for sale, house for rent, it will bring it up. Now, you have to be careful with Facebook Marketplace because a lot of agents advertise on it, and it's the same as what's on Rightmove. So you have to filter through and find ones where it's genuinely direct to vendor. Now, I usually know these because when agents do it, they take professional photographers. When the owner's doing it, usually the pictures are a bit rubbishy. This is how I got my Whitby property, because the owner hadn't even taken a picture of the property. She'd taken a picture of a handwritten note saying property for rent. So Facebook Marketplace is a great way to find them. And again, what you would do is you would message, but what you want to do is pick up the phone. Never message and wait, always pick up the phone and talk to the person, because when you find the property you want to view, and you want to view fast. So Gumtree, Facebook Marketplace. My 3rd tip to find off-market property is from flyers. So you would create a flyer saying house is wanted for cash, or you want to purchase houses for cash, or house is wanted in that area. You would then flyer that area. And what we're talking about is not a couple of flyers. We're talking about 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 flyers. This can cost you, I think 5,000 flyers in my area cost me about £380 to design, print and deliver. But what you want to do is do this month after month after month. You flyer the same area, and you will get calls then direct to vendor. People that don't phone the estate agent, they'll be phoning you first. Is when you go through an estate agent, when someone sells their house, they usually get free valuations done. So they get free estate agents out to value it. Now, the estate agents want the business. So the estate agents might overvalue it a little bit. But the owner's got that preconceived idea then of what they think their property's worth. So it's really hard then when you come in and negotiate. However, if you find the property off market, you can negotiate with the owner. They haven't got a preconceived idea, only if they've Googled and looked at house prices or got an estimate from Zoopla, and you're more likely to be able to negotiate to get it for the price that you want that makes sense for you. My 4th tip, shops and shop notice boards. So at your local Tesco's, Asda, Sainsbury's, they've all got community boards. You just need to go and put a little flyer from you saying you buy houses for cash, or you're looking for the property in that area, and then leave your phone number, and then people will ring you. People will be doing the shopping, go and look at that little notice board and think, oh yeah, I'm actually thinking about my property, or I've got a problem because, I don't want to pay estate agency fees, and they will ring you and you can get to look at their property. The best one I have ever done is with the post office. So post office have little community boards, and I pay 50p per week to advertise my little flyer in the post office. So the 5th way of where to find off-market properties is networking. Now, networking doesn't mean going to a proper property networking meet. So you don't have to do that. You can network wherever you are. So for example, my little girl's 4, and a couple of months ago, she got invited with her school to another little girl's 4th birthday party. It was Olivia's 4th birthday. So we went there. in there, who have I got? I've got a load of mums from the community there. So I just started talking about what I do. I buy properties, I'm a property investor, you know, and I was talking about to all these mums about a situation where I've helped someone sell their house really fast, someone who was in financial difficulties and needed to sell their house. I then got one of the mums come to approach me as I was popping out to get a cup of tea, and she said, "Oh, Abby, I've got a property that I need to sell fast. Can you help me?" Brilliant. Again, direct to vendor, off-market property. So network wherever you are. I network in my hairdressers, I tell my dentist, wherever I am, I talk about property because that's the best way to spread it. Now, because I talk about property so much, I get people messaging me on Facebook Messenger saying, "Hi Abby, I saw you the other day at your hairdressers." She said, "And you were talking loads about property." She said, "I've got a property that I need you to look at, or I'm thinking about renting my property out." That could be a deal. Below market value, rent to rent. So don't be shy and tell everybody what you do about property. So I hope you enjoyed this week's session of Property Investing with Abby. Comment below and let me know what you think, or let me know if you know something that I've not mentioned that's worked for you. Make sure you click subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next week.